Alright, what's up everybody? This is P-Money565 recording the World of Tanks video. Today I got a banger game in my Object 268 version 4, otherwise known as the Object. This is the highest damage game I've been able to achieve in the Object. I haven't been playing the tank super long. I've probably only done about 60-70 battles, and I've been playing it super aggressively, like you're really supposed to play this thing. I don't play it incredibly aggressive at the start of this game, because on steps, when I'm in this tank, I like to go to the one line, get behind this bush right here, and just catch all the enemy tanks trying to take this key position. As you see, I go behind the bush right there, make sure I get spotted. Doesn't matter, I still get spotted by the 1-2-1 somehow. You probably just saw the top of my tank as he was driving up. But I always like taking this position at the beginning of the game, because you can generally punish a good bit of tanks as they're trying to go to that E3 position. I try and get a shot on the E4's lower plate here, but got a little unlucky. If I had loaded heat, I probably would have penned that. This thing's heat. I think it has like 360 heat pens, pretty dang good. And honestly, you don't even really need to fire that much gold in this tank. This got 293 standard pen, so I had a really good shot on the E4 there. Really good roll too. I rolled for 756. This thing's alpha. I think it's about 650. Yeah, 650. But I've been able to achieve about 55% win rate in this tank so far, and I'm still learning how to use it in most of the maps. That was a lucky shot right there. I honestly feel like I aimed a little bit too long on that 7-5, but we'll take it. So at this part of the battle, I get a little unlucky on this M6Y. I try and Capole snap him a few times, and I just am not able to hit him for the first few times. So I do waste a few rounds here. He gets unspotted because he's behind the bush. When he fires, I'm able to spot him. Yeah, see, I'm just getting kind of unlucky with these shells. This tank is not really meant to snipe at all, and I do not have this tank built to snipe. I've got this tank built to be incredibly aggressive. I've got a what do I have? I think I have a bounty turbo, which really doesn't make too much of a difference, but I got a bounty turbo. I've got bond hardening, the improved hardening, so I pretty much have the hit points of this vehicle as high as you can make it. So this is where I hit a good shot. Yep, goes right into his Capole. I'm getting really good rolls this game. 762, 722, 756. First roll not too high, but other than my first shot, pretty dang good rolls. But yeah, I had this tank built to be incredibly aggressive. I got, I think in this setup I've got a gun, bond gun rammer, bond hardening, improved hardening, and a turbo. So I like to play this tank incredibly aggressively. I like to use it to break through enemy flanks, which is really what you're supposed to do in the 268. So as you can see right here, I'm just trying to see if this M6Y makes a mistake. If he does, I'm able to smack into his upper plate right there, or lower plate, not really sure where that one hit. So at this point of the game, I haven't taken any damage. I've realized that I only know there's 3 tanks back there, and none of those tanks I'm necessarily afraid of. You know, if I'm moving around enough and I'm at a good distance, I don't think that any of these tanks will be able to pen me. I see the Peugeot 66, and I think after I take this shot, I realize that I need to go up and start being aggressive. Another high roll there. At this point, I should have pressed forward and started being a little more aggressive, but you know, the positions worked out pretty well so far in this battle, so I guess my thought process was I just stay here. But honestly, I think I would have gotten a little more damage in this game if I had been more aggressive. That was a little bit of a bad shot, and also if I had held my shell there, I would have been able to smack the Peugeot as he was crossing. So a little bit of a misplay by me there. So this 277 makes some interesting plays, and you're going to see why later on in the battle. I was trying to figure out if he was a good player. That was an unlucky shot. See, if I had made a few more shots throughout this battle, I could have easily gotten up to 10k, which would have been crazy. But, you know, that'll be for another day. I'm able to finish off the 705 there, and I guess after that I realized, listen, I need to help support this 277. It's a pretty close game so far. It could go either way. So I get shot from the SRV. I know the SRV is to my right. That tank is very accurate, obviously. So I get pretty unlucky here, I think. Yeah. See, this is such a high damage game, but I also get pretty unlucky with a lot of my shells. Or maybe I just wasn't aiming that one properly. I guess I could have aimed that a little bit better. But yeah, it would have been a 10k damage game for sure if I had just maybe been a little more patient and just aim my shells better. See, I tried to aim for the top of his turret there because he was actually angling pretty well, but I don't think I would have been able to get to his side. But pretty soon I realized that he's over angling and I'm able to go into his side. Like right here, yeah, he over angling. I'm just waiting until my penetration indicator gives me that orange or green and just pretty much go into him. It's kind of funny. I leave this this M6Y to my left for a while because he's really just not a threat to me at all. Send another one right into the side of 277, but 277 does not have that strong of side armor. Fun fact. The IS-7 has way better side armor, at least I think, than the 277. So I feel like so he actually did angle pretty well there. I wasn't able to penetrate him. But yeah, this M6Y is just struggling to penetrate me, and he's just not able to find a shot into my cupola. If you want to, for all the new players out there, if you want to penetrate into the 268, you want to hit this this sort of T-shaped looking thing right there, which I'm pretty sure is probably where the STRV penned me. Actually, I'm not sure where he penned me. I don't really see where his shell went in, but anyway, STRV gold shells were able to go right into me. So at this point, I'm sitting at 6.2k damage. Feeling pretty good about myself. I don't think that I'll be able to progress through the southern flank there, so I decided to come up here. And this is where things start to fall apart a little bit. And during the battle, I was getting a little nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, this could be a huge damage game. So I started being a little more aggressive. That was a bad shot. That was a horrible shot. I should have aimed that way better, and I should have either saved my shell or just try to shoot into his cupola, which you'll see I can easily penetrate the cupola. So yeah. Yeah, like, just look at how many shells I bounced this battle, and then look at the damage that I'm gonna get at the end of the game. And I don't know, somebody do the math in the comments, like how much damage would I have gotten if I had not bounced all those shells? It could have been easy pens. Just really unfortunate and a lot of misplays on my part. So here we go. I aim that carefully. I go into his cupola. That's what you got to do against the VZ55. But yeah, I took an unnecessary shot against the Leopard. I drove a little bit too far forward. And as you can see right now, I'm trying to move back and forth and also kind of wiggle my tank a little bit, because if you wiggle your tank, if you wiggle yourself in the 268, it becomes a lot harder for them to hit your weak spot. And it also kind of makes the angle weird, so, sometimes they won't hit it flush on. So now I'm sitting at 7.5k. I see the SRV, and some tanks would struggle penetrating the SRV, but okay, that was an incredibly low roll. The RNG caught up to me there. 496 for 650 alpha damage gun, that's pretty low. But the 268 not struggling against penetrating the 1030, just because I have such a high caliber gun, I can pretty much overmatch any of that tank. Same with probably the 103B. So I think my tracks probably absorb a shell from the 277 there, and at this point, my damage record up to this point is about 8.6k, and I had that in the 103B, so I really wanted to get a full, a clean hit on this Leopard, and aim. Yep. Only hit him for 176, so that could have been a 9k damage game. That could have been that could have been a 12k damage game if I didn't flub a bunch of those shots. But yeah, I just wanted to show you guys that game. Probably that's my best game that I've had in the 268. and if I get a better one than that, I'll definitely be sure to upload it. So, thanks everybody for watching. That's all.